Good afternoon, world. This is Ivan, or evening. It's 5 o'clock. Got back from work like 20 minutes ago. I finished my shift. Then I biked to Dinty's to get my check and my tip out. And I went to the store. I bought my beer and smokes. And I came home to charge my phone for a good like 20 minutes. Had a couple smokes outside, and here I am making this video. Yeah. Was today busy, Ivan? No, today was. Yesterday and today were not that busy, man. It just wasn't busy. For a weekend, it wasn't busy. It wasn't that busy. I hope for me. It wasn't that busy. It wasn't that busy for a weekend. At Coco Fruity. Yeah. But I worked with Tony today. I worked with Tony. There were two of us today, but I mean, I don't know if I work tomorrow. I'm gonna have to text my boss if I work tomorrow. I have no idea. Maybe Tony works or I work or we both work. I don't know. Tomorrow's Canada's Day, so most of the places are closed. A lot of the restaurants and everything are going to be closed. The Coco Fruity is open tomorrow on Canada's Day. I'll do this. If I don't work tomorrow, I'm gonna vlog. I'll do a vlog at Dinty's. I'll bike there and I'll vlog. I'll get like their burger and like their onion rings. And I'll have a cheesecake. Yeah. What about the pizza? Their pizza's good, but I like their burgers better. Their burgers are better than their pizza. Their pizza's more inconsistent. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's okay. Their burgers are really good. Dinty's has amazing burgers. Yeah. From Sarah. Are you going to eat your beans today, Ivan? Yes. I'm going to eat my beans. My beans. I'm going to take my walk around, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock around there. I'm going to take my walk, my 1 hour walk. Yesterday, I was going to walk for 1 hour, but I walked for 40 minutes because I bruised my fucking toe, man. I wore my my slippers, my sandals, and there was mud on the cement, right? And then my sandals slid on the mud, and then my toe dragged on the cement, and I have like this like wound, like right here on my feet. I don't know if I can show you it. You guys see it? I have like a wound like right there. You can see it. Yeah. Can't really see it well, but I mean, yeah. So, Sarah, my goal is to get down to 240 end of the year and get my first girlfriend. Either the Dinty's chick or the redhead. The young chick, I would go for her, but she has a fucking boyfriend. I'm not gonna go for a chick who has a boyfriend. That's fucking evil. To go for a chick who's in a relationship, that's evil. She's gonna reject me. I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna waste my time with her. She has a boyfriend. But the red's in Montreal right now. I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks. She's in Montreal right now, but she's gonna be back. But she's a bad chick. Hot, but she's a bit bitchy. She has a bit of that bitchy personality. And the Dinty's chick is hot, but she doesn't have the bitchy personality. She's more sweet. She has more of the attractive personality. Whereas the redhead is hot, but she has a bit of the bitchy personality. That's why it's going to be a back and forth between both chicks. They're both hot. They're hot chicks, man. And in my significant other's demise, she's a hypocrite. I'm not going to waste my time Like today, I heard her crying again. She's like, "I love you." She's crying. And then what? After you do that, you go bang a guy. And that's why it's tough for me to take you seriously. That's why I ignore her, man. She's crazy. Yeah, man. She wants to see the light badly. She wants to be with me. She doesn't want to miss out on Jesus looking handsome in the mirror. Same time, she doesn't want to miss out on that billionaire life that I'm going to be living. I'm going to be living the life like Incredibles. My 500 million penthouse, my 300 million jet. I'm going to renovate like Incredibles. My Sky Source company, Barrett in Hollywood. Sign that massive with Amazon, being featured on the magazines, going world touring most likely, like the experience with Mel Gibson, like that, something like that. You know what I'm saying? My high-end yacht, buying my nice clothes, buying my high-end cars. She doesn't want to miss out on that, man. Yeah, man. And traveling around the world and staying at the best suites around the world. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. This has been top notch. Some Sarah. You're looking at something top notch. Some Sarah. Yeah, man. If she gives me hell, I'm gonna ignore her, man. She's a cheating whore. There you go. And she had her moments. She's a cheating whore. She's still cheating on me, and she already had her moments with her boyfriends. Your mess happened, and you had multiple boyfriends, and so I'm gonna have that moment too with my girlfriend. It's fair. I'm not gonna let her know, but she'll know. She's connected to me. But I'm not gonna let her know. I'm not gonna let you guys know. It's none of your business. I'm not gonna take any pictures. It's none of your damn business. I'm gonna keep it to myself. It's a private, secret relationship. I know you guys are crazy people, yeah. No one at Coco Footy can know, Ivan. Otherwise, the demons can manifest. And no one at Denny's can know. Otherwise, the demons can manifest there too. Whoever I date, hang out with, and eventually date. Nobody can know. Keep it to yourself, Ivan. And I prefer to keep my relationships private. I don't want anyone knowing who I'm dating. It's none of your business, man. I know I'm a special man. That's why I'm keeping it to myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I put it out there on the channel. When I actually start hanging out with a chick, I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm not even going to let you guys know on my channel. I'm going to keep it to myself. It's none of your business. Yeah. Just like my significant other likes keeping her relationships private too. Because she's in Hollywood, that shit gets leaked. Her relationship with Pearson Forde, that was kind of public, and they got leaked. She dated him for 3 years. And the Reeve Carney thing, she tried to keep private, and it got leaked too. There was a picture of her holding his hand at some event. You see what I'm saying? How my significant other had many moments with her boyfriends, and I'm gonna get that moment too with my girlfriend. It's fair. If you're mad and angry and demonized, tough, you had your first share of boyfriends, man. It's fair. You can't be a hypocrite, man. See what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just do like that, man. Whereby you think it's okay for you to have moments, but it's not okay for me to have a moment. No. I'm gonna get my moment too. It's fair. Don't hate me, listen, you know. See what I'm saying? It's fair. It is fair. This is my beer from yesterday. I have another 6 beers over there I just bought today. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get my moments too. It's fair. Will you be a bit happy, Ivan? Yeah, for once in my life, I'm gonna be a bit happy, man. My girlfriend's is gonna help take away my and she's gonna make me a little bit happy. I never had her. I never been with a woman before. I don't know what it's like to hold a girl's hand, to caress her, to make out, to watch a movie together, and I never experienced it before in my life. That's why whenever I get that moment, I'm gonna be like a little bit happy for once in my life. And my significant other's gonna give me hell, but I'm gonna ignore her because as she's giving me hell, she's cheating on me. Because I'm gonna ignore her, man. You can't have your full cake. You can't be selfish. Whereby it's okay for you to let men bang you, but it's not okay for me to touch one chick. It doesn't work like that, man. You can't be a fucking hypocrite. You don't want me having a girlfriend. Stop fucking seeing the men, man. I'm talking to you, man. I'm not kidding around. If you don't want me to have a girlfriend, significant other, stop seeing the men. Stop fucking them. Oh, I'm not gonna do that, Ivan. Why? Oh, because I like them and I like the attention. I like the moments. There you go. Then apply the same standard to me. Stop being a fucking hypocrite. I can't, Ivan. I'm fucking selfish. I'm a bitch, man. I'm fucking selfish. I like these guys. I like their numbers. I'm gonna keep banging them and fucking them. You're never gonna know about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't want you touching one chick because I'm a crazy, selfish bitch of a woman. I'm crazy. Yeah, she's fucking crazy, man. That's why I ignore her when she cries. Because she's a crazy woman, yeah. You cry and then you go bang the guys, man. Like, I don't understand your, yo, Ivan, I'm crazy. Yeah, you're fucking crazy, man. You're a crazy woman. That's why I ignore her, man. Because she's crazy. She's a crazy woman, yeah, man. She's a crazy woman. Sarah. She's a crazy woman. She's a crazy woman, Sarah. So, Ivan, you're gonna walk for 50 minutes? Yeah, yesterday I was gonna walk for like 55 minutes, and then on my third lap I injured my feet. So I had to go home. My legs were hurting. I couldn't walk another lap. But today it's much better. I disinfected it with like Lysol, and I put a Polysporin, whatever it's called, on it. Polysporin on. I put Polysporin on it. What's it called? Polysporin, something like that. The the oil, the ointment. Yeah, I put the Polysporin ointment on my wound, so it's good now. Yesterday my feet were bleeding. Today it's good. It's a small little cut. Not a big wound, but it's yeah. I'm never wearing sandals ever again when I walk, man. Because of that, I injured my feet. Not injured. I hurt my feet. The injury is something fatal. I didn't injure my feet, but I have a small little cut on my feet. Yeah. I'm supposed to go on a vacation July 17th to Kingston, so I can either go or I can just stay home for 3 days alone. But I mean, I'm most likely going to go with my step family, but I mean, take time off work, have a good time in Kingston. That's how fucking cheap they are, man. They can easily afford to pay for us to go to like Europe, but they're fucking cheap. They don't like me. Yeah. I don't want why don't they want to go to Europe? Because they don't like me, man. That's how much they don't like me. They don't like me, you might know, so much. They hid their wealth. They have all the money in the world, and you can't even pay 20 grand to take us all, to take me and all. Yeah, if Ivan wasn't born, then I'll gladly be going to Europe and living a life. But because he was born, everything, we got to hide our wealth, act like we're average people. We can't afford this, we can't afford that, because they're fucking cheap. Yeah, and because they did this to me, when I'm gay, you're left out of my billionaire life too. Yeah, there you go. You don't want me to be a part of your rich life. You're even so cheap you can't even take us overseas. I've never been overseas in my life. I've only been to Canada and the States. That's it. I've never been overseas in my life. Whereas most people in the world have been overseas. Most people in the world have at least been to another country overseas. I'm sorry? I've never been overseas before. I've never been on a plane since I was 3 years old. Hence why whenever I fly on that private jet for the first time, I'm gonna be like, holy shit, this is what it's like to fly on a plane. I never flew on a plane before in my life. Except for when I was 3, but I don't remember that. You flew from Saskatchewan to Montreal, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. But yeah. So I'm saying, that's how wicked the gates are, man. They're cheap as fuck, man. You have all that money and you buy this house, you buy your used cars, and like you can't even take like okay. Even if we hear, oh well, let's at least take Ivan and the rest of the family to overseas to Europe or something. Like, easy to afford it, and they fucking have us go to Kingston in Canada, which is a beautiful city, but I'm sick and tired of going to another city in Canada. I want to get out of Canada and go overseas. But they don't like me. They don't want to pay for me, obviously, because they don't like me, obviously. They're happy people, yeah. And that's why I came with keys. I'm fucking stupid, man. Because they're going to dupe me, yeah. That's why I came with keys. That way I can make my own money, obviously. My money, I can now live that amazing life. So flying on a plane, flying on a plane, actually having money, like when I mean money, I mean like having money to like pay bills and everything. That's all new to me. Flying on a plane is all new to me. Was my significant other knows what it's like to be rich. She knows what it's like to pay bills and everything. The only thing that's new to her is her freedom. The freedom thing is not new to me. I've been free. I have my freedom, obviously. I didn't sell. But my significant other is a dirty slave and always a sellout. But she knows what it's like to fly overseas. She's flew privately before. That's all. That's not new to her. Being a billionaire is new to her, but being rich is not new to her. She's rich in Hollywood. Even though she has a established career, she has a few, maybe she has a couple million in her bank at least, right? She's rich. I'm sorry? Yeah. And so when I step on that plane for the first time when I fly to Los Angeles to see her, I'm like, holy shit, this is what it's like to fly on a plane. This is fucking cool, man. Yeah, will you cry, Ivan? I'm not gonna cry. When I get that check, I'll cry. When I step on that plane, that private plane for the first time when I go to Los Angeles, I'm like, holy shit, this is cool. I've never been on a plane before, yeah. Sad life, well, yeah, the gates are fucking evil, man. Whereby they're so cheap they can't even take us on vacation overseas. When you have, I don't know, like a few trillion in your bank. Yeah, a trillion, 5, 2 trillion in your bank. You can't even take me overseas. Because they don't like me, man, yeah. That's why I came with the keys, man. I'm not fucking stupid. Did you grow up the poor life, Ivan? For someone who's a son of God, I live the ghetto life. But I'm not a bum. I'm not a bum on the streets. I work. I make not bad money. I don't pay any rent, so I'm making 800, 900, 1,000 bucks every 2 weeks. I'm doing not bad, only because I'm not paying any rent. But for someone who's a son of God, I'm living the ghetto life. I'm not supposed to be living in Elmer in this middle class neighborhood. I'm supposed to be living the multi-billionaire life, but the gates betrayed me. I might say another. Obviously. That's the symbols in the Bible how it says Jesus humbled himself, taking on the form of a servant. And once he died, his father exalted him as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. It's like once I pay, obviously, I come back from that. I'm now exalted to the status of king of the world, and now I'm rich and I'm a multi-billionaire. I'm ruling over the world, my or another. That's symbolism, obviously. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I am so humble. I'm willing to work dishwashing for that Coco Fruity boss, and let him yell at me and treat me like total shit. Let all these guys boss me around when in reality I'm not supposed to be working that job, man. I'm supposed to be living the multi-billionaire life. They know that. You know, Ivan's not supposed to live in the life of us average people. He's supposed to live in the multi-billionaire life of a celebrity, yeah. But the gates betrayed me and my another, yeah. That's why I came with keys. I'm not fucking stupid, man. I'm not stupid, Sarah. Yeah. That's why my girlfriend's in a bay, because she knows I am the ticket out of the average life. All these people who are 40 are average people who live the average life. Whereas Ivan is a ticket out of the average life. She knows I can pay her $2,000 as my assistant, or of my company. She knows that. Whereas, yeah, without Ivan, I'm most likely going to pull in my 50, 40, 60, 70, 80K a year. If I'm lucky, I make 100K a year. Because everyone's goal is supposed to be a multi-millionaire, obviously. But but they know the chance of that's not high. So their goal is to at least make maybe 100 plus thousand a year. 100, 150, 200, 300K a year. That's their goal. But it's not easy making that in this world. It's tough, man. But Ivan has the keys to the kingdom. He's the son of God. He can make his easy billions. And that's why everyone hates him with the keys. Hence, they know I'm a ticket out of the average life. Ivan's a ticket to success. To success, yeah. It's wealth and success. So I'm saying, like Tony, Rez, and Hacky know they're never going to make that money anywhere else. Chances are they're going to stay at that 40, 50K a year or 60K a year for the rest of their life. They know I'm the ticket out of the average life. Now they're living the amazing life, obviously, when they sign their contracts. Yeah. Tony, I'll pay him 200K for 2 years of work. 100K the third year. 100K the fourth year. And then Reza and Hacky for Zanis, I'll pay them a 15,000 sign bonus. I'll take them out to a nice dinner at Boston Pizza. Boston Pizza has good food, and they get the partied up at my penthouse, my $500 million penthouse. I'm gonna fly them on my private jet. They get 200K the third year, 200K the fourth year, 15,000 bonus after filming is completed. And once filming is completed, you got your money. You can go home and spend time with your family for the next 2 years. It's up to you. You can either find another job and work, or you can just live off the money you made, which that's enough money. You have 200 something thousand in your bank. That's enough money for you to live off for at least 2.5 years. And then I call you back for the Great Escape. In the Great Escape, you work for 1 year, and you make your 400. I won't cut your paycheck in half for the Great Escape, because it's only a 2.5 year project. You're only working for like 1 year. 10 months, 1 year, you get your $442,000 for 1 year of work. So, Sarah. So Zayas, I'm splitting it in half. For all the other movies, they work 1 year. And they get 400, they get 12,000 raises. And Tony, I'll give him raises too. I can give Tony a $12,000 raise too, as my dishwashing supervisor. So I'm going to tell the restaurant, I'm not going to rent the restaurant, I'm going to rent the building. A big building, and I'm going to put the kitchen in there, the dishwashing machines in there. I can easily afford it. The building will probably give me a deal for maybe $1 million to rent it out for 2 years. The big building. $1 million, $1 million, $2 deal or something like that to rent the building. I can easily afford it. I have a big budget. And guys, I want like real plate. I don't want plastic plates. No, like have real like nice plates. It's not fun eating on plastic plates. Real nice plates, cutlery, utensils, right? And you also have the kitchen dishes. Yeah, obviously. That's why Raz and Hacky, they might cry, man, when I offer them that contract. I even thank you, man. Like, you changed my life. Like, I'm never going to make this money in my life. Yeah, without me, they're never going to make that money, man. They're going to stick to making 45, 50K a year. Working 18, 19-hour jobs, yeah. And now they're making the moolah. They're making the money. I don't know, you see them. What I'll do for the Great Escape, I'm going to have the doc team go to their house and film them. And interview them. And you're going to see them they're now living the rich life. They bought like a 600,000, even $700,000 house, a nice fucking house, man. $650,000 like beautiful house in like Gatineau, Hull, or Elmer. A beautiful house. Yeah, like my so-called best friend in grade 11, who had the rich father who owned that golf course, they can buy a house like that. That guy owned like a $750,000 house. They can easily, you make $200K, you can afford a $700,000 house. Obviously, it might be a little bit pricey, but you can still afford it. Or you can get a $600,000 houses in Elmer are really, really nice houses. A beautiful house, man. With like an outdoor pool if you want. And you can get your nice cars. Like you can't get like a Ferrari, but you can get your BMW. You can get your Mercedes Benz, your Toyota Camry, your SUV, your Jeep, a nice like $50,000 Jeep, a convertible Mercedes Benz. You're not rich. Yeah. Like, holy shit. I remember these two guys when they worked at Coco Food, they were making like 18 an hour. And now they're working for my company and they're fucking rich now. They're living the rich life, yeah. I changed their life and now they're rich. And that's why all the Coco Food employees are all jealous, obviously. They're all jealous of those three guys. Tony, Reza, and Aki, yeah. And Eric has to train Reza and Aki. They know how to make like burgers, rice they can make obviously, but the pies and everything and cake, they don't know how to make that. Eric has to train them. Lasagna, Eric has to train them. Donuts, Eric has to train them. Strudels, Eric has to train them in that. Yeah, some of the stuff they need chef training for. And he grooms them and they become amazing chefs. Eric grooms them and they become amazing chefs. Reza and Haki, Samsara. Yeah. Don't hate me, Coco Food employees, I'm saying. Don't hate me, I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys while I look at 194, guys. I feel a little bit tipsy, man. I drank like a beer and a half. I had like half a beer of leftovers, and I had one beer here. This is me on 194, guys. This is me at 194. That's me on 194, guys. How fucking handsome I am, yeah. Handsome, huh? That's why I can't see the red or the Indonesia project me looking like that, man. Let me try it again. I would remember 194. Fucking handsome, huh? Yeah. Yeah, man. So if you're gonna rent the building, yeah, I'm gonna rent the building. I won't rent the restaurant because the owner of the restaurant won't let me rent the restaurant. And chances are I will not be able to find a restaurant that big. So you have to rent a big building. You have to rent some big building and you put a kitchen in there. You put dishwashing machines in there. That's the only way to make. You put chairs and tables in there. That's the only way to make it work. And that's where everyone eats. So Sarah? Okay, so I'll talk about Tony's contract. Reza's and Haki's. Actually, no, I don't have to write it down. I already told you guys a contract. I'll just show you guys like pictures and that kind of stuff. Yeah, let me show you Incredibles Island Arrival. This was my jet and my penthouse, my company. Look at that, guys.
Don't mind if I do.
Those are John Dodge, yeah.
Currently 78 degrees
Yeah,
in
man.
Namanasan. Perfect weather for flying.
So you talk much like that, yeah.
Please fasten your seatbelt. We're beginning our descent.
This is mine from my penthouse. Yeah. A house like that, man. A penthouse like that, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Incredible. Nice suit.
Thanks. Nice to be back. We're on.
Yeah, man. Things about my company. That's why, like, Tony, Rez, and Hacky are gonna be like, holy shit, I mean, this is your company? Yeah, they're wild with my jet. The Hollywood actors are wild with my company. Yeah, it's better than Hollywood, yeah. Piri or Mel, like, holy shit, I mean, this is your company? This is better than Hollywood, yeah. Because Mel Gibson owns, like, I don't know, like an 18 million. That jet you saw was like a $20 million jet. Well, I have a $300 million jet, pimped out like Incredibles. That's why even Mel Gibson's shocked, like, holy shit, this is your company? This is better than Hollywood, yeah. Will you have your company, will you have your studio lot built on an island? Not even know. I will not have it built on an island. The only way I will have my studio lot built on an island is if I make like 20 billion off the book. I can even put $1 billion towards my studio lot. I can build a bridge, a train that goes to the island to Vancouver. I can easily afford that. But I'm not gonna make 20 billion. I'm gonna make most likely 9-10 billion off my book, my Zane's book. I want to put $400 million towards my waterfront property. I'm going to build my Gran Turismo studio lot. I'm sorry? Yeah. Shut my camera, guys.